Hello viewers of Jonathan George Vallaria's Watch Emporium. I am Jonathan George Vallaria, and I am excited to share with you how we can expand our knowledge of the growth through the English language. Our videos cover a range of topics such as literature, history, science, and more to provide you with a well-rounded learning experience. Regardless of whether you are a beginner or an experienced learner, our expertly curated videos offer captivating and enlightening content to help you enhance your language proficiency. Today, I want to talk about an interesting and widely studied phenomenon in marketing and sales called the decoy effect. The decoy effect is a powerful psychological bias that occurs when carefully choosing third option. Notice the decoy is strategically added to set up options to influence the decision of a consumer. The decoy is deliberately designed to make one of the other options more attractive even if it was not the preferred option before. The decoy effect has been extensively and rigorously studied in the field of behavioral economics and marketing. One particularly famous and well-documented example of the decoy effect is the experiment conducted by Dan Ariely, distinguished professor of psychology and behavioral economics at Duke University. In his experiment, he offered participants a clear choice between two options: a subscription to The Economist magazine for $125 or a web-only subscription for $59. A majority of participants choose the cheaper web-only subscription. However, when Ariely astutely and strategically added a third option, a print and web subscription for $125, the number of people choosing the web-only subscription dropped dramatically and substantially. This is because the print and web subscription now became the decoy, making the web-only subscription seem markedly and significantly less attractive. The decoy effect is commonly and frequently used in the marketing and sales to influence and sway consumer behavior. For example, it can be effectively and strategically used to encourage customers to buy more expensive products, to choose a certain brand over another, or to convince them to upgrade to a higher level of service. One particularly noteworthy and striking example of the decoy effect in action is the pricing strategies used by movie theaters. Movie theaters often and frequently offer different ticket prices for matinee and evening showings. However, they may astutely and ingeniously add a third option, such as a premium ticket that includes access to a VIP lounge or extra amenities. This premium ticket becomes a decoy, making the regular ticket seem significantly more and comparatively more affordable and a better value. Another striking and effective example of the decoy effect is the pricing strategies used by software companies. They may cleverly and skillfully offer a basic version of their software for free, a standard version for a modest price, and a premium version with more advanced features for a higher price. And the premium version becomes the decoy, making the standard version seem markedly and notably more affordable and a better value. However, it's crucially and importantly worth noting that the decoy effect can be unethical and potentially harmful if is used to deceive or manipulate customers. It's therefore absolutely and critically crucial and imperative for businesses to be transparent and honest with their pricing and options and to avoid using decoys in a way that misleads or harms customers. In conclusion, the decoy effect is a fascinating and compelling psychological bias that can have a significant and remarkable impact on consumer behavior in marketing and sales. By understanding and utilizing how it works, businesses can ethically and effectively use it to improve their sales and customer satisfaction while avoiding any unethical or harmful practices. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this discussion of the decoy effect in marketing and sales enlightening, informative, and thought-provoking. Your questions, comments, and feedback are always welcome and appreciated. So please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and enlightening content by hitting the notification bell. You'll be sure to never miss any of our exciting and thought-provoking episodes. Don't forget to share our channel with your friends and family who may also find our content beneficial. We are committed to providing you with high quality, well-researched, and engaging content that will help you improve your English language skills and expand your knowledge. And I look forward to sharing more insightful and inspiring things with you in the future.